In this video, I want to introduce you to my ex-student Gagan Singh. He had taken, my personal development course 18 years back. And that course not only helped him, but it took him way beyond his wildest dreams. So here's how Gagan, describes himself. He says he is a globe traveler, he is an adventurer, he is a creator of possibility, he's an instigator of joy and peace. He's unbreakable, unshakable, and unstoppable force for the big and bright and beautiful one and all. In this video, I want to share a video clipping of my student Gagan. I like this video very much. So without wasting much time, over to Gagan.
Why is it that so many people suffer from depression? Is there a permanent cure? How can we fix depression and those depressive states of mind once and for all? I'll share one quick story which could be of help. A story is about a frog and a scorpion which used to live near a small lake. One day, the frog decided that it will swim and go on the other side of the bank. And realizing that, the scorpion requested the frog that, Mr. Frog, can you please help me also go on the other side of the bank? I'll just come on your back. And to that, the frog replied, no way, you're a scorpion. You sting people, you sting creatures, and you kill them. So to that, the scorpion requested again. He said that, Mr. Frog, I need your help. I wouldn't kill somebody who's looking to help me. So to that, the frog said, I don't trust you. Scorpion didn't give up. He said that, listen, Mr. Frog, if I sting you and if you die, then so will I, because I don't know how to swim. So why would I do that? So that kind of made sense to the frog. So he said, okay, I will give a chance. So the scorpion jumped on the back of the frog. They go inside the water, frog starts swimming, and by the time they're in the middle of the lake, something happens to the scorpion and he starts curling his tail and he stings the frog. And the frog dies, and so does the scorpion, because they both drown. So what is the moral? The moral is never entertain evil in any form, because it all starts with a little wouldn't hurt, and that little begins the process. And it's the same to do with our mind and our thoughts. If you allow negative thoughts, destructive thoughts, worrisome thoughts, unproductive, unresourceful thoughts on a habitual basis, then it starts creating a small hell inside you. And you carry that hell wherever that you go. And you are on a path of self-destruction. And I'm here to show you how you can make that shift from self-destruction to self-construction, where joy, happiness, and peace can follow you like a shadow and never leave. So would you be interested to know how to do that? First things first, what is depression? Depression is nothing but some unresolved issues of your past. Until the time you don't resolve them, it will be like a thorn in your flesh, which will cause you pain and suffering for the rest of your life. Depression is that you expected life to be in a certain manner and it didn't. You expected people to behave and treat you in a certain manner and they didn't. You expected situations and circumstances to shape up in a certain manner and they didn't. So how do we fix these unresolved issues, this depressive states of mind? In 4 simple steps. Step 1, acceptance and live in truth. Depression and suffering is nothing but your mind's refusal to accept reality the way it is. It's your mind's refusal to accept truth the way it is. And what is truth? Truth is that the world is not always going to be fair to you. People are not going to always be fair to you. Situations and circumstances are not always going to be fair. That is the truth. That is the reality. But if you don't live in that truth and reality, then you will suffer. See, it's like this. If you live too much in the past, if you cling on to the past and those sufferings or those memories where you felt terribly hurt, if you cling on that, then you will be clinging on those old doors. Until the time you cling on those old doors, you will never allow new doors to open for you. And who knows that the new doors might have something better, brighter, and bigger in store for you. But the new doors will open only once when you leave yourself from the old doors. You don't hang on, you let it go. So you got to accept, you got to live in truth, and you got to let go. That's step number 1. Step 2, train your mind to live in the now. See, depression is nothing but something to do with your past, and your past is your memories. Your future is your imaginations. Your memories and your imaginations are in the non-existential. And the only thing that is existential is the present. So if you live too much in that which is the non-existential, then you will feel disconnected with now, which is the present. And if you're disconnected with the present, which is life, then naturally you're going to feel miserable and you're going to feel depressed. So we got to train our present, we got to train our mind to start living more in the present. If you take care of your present well, then your future will be well too. But if you live too much in the past, then you will screw your present and you will screw your future as well. Does that make sense? Step 3, focus. See, whatever that you focus on will expand. It will magnify. So if your habitual focus is on something that is lacking in your life, or that what you dislike, or that what you're unhappy about, if your habitual focus is on that, then guess what's going to show up more in your life? More of that same stuff. But if your habitual focus is on that of what you can be grateful for, or that what you can do than what you cannot do, or that which is bright and beautiful, then you're going to get to experience more of that too. See, energy flows where focus goes. Energy flows where focus goes. So we got to divert our focus on all the things that we want to experience in our life, not that what we dislike or that what we hate. Because whatever that we focus on, we're going to get to experience more of that. See, we all know some people who even have like little, not much in their life, but still they're pretty happy and easygoing. And yet, there are some people that we know who might be having their asses in a box of diamonds and still they find something or the other to complain about. Isn't that true? It all depends on your focus, whether you focus on the thorns of a rose and complain about it, or you enjoy the fragrance out of it. You refresh yourself looking at the beautiful stars, or focus on the darkness. See, it's your own attitude that will determine your altitude. So you got to train your focus to see the best even in the worst. Because in life, nothing is permanent. It is just a reflection of your internal state of mind. And that creates your external reality. Step 4, physiology. See, emotion creates motion. Okay? Emotion creates motion. Our body and our mind is interconnected. Statistics show that if we move our body every day, even just for 30 minutes, be it in the form of running or playing some game or swimming or something, if we move our body, it affects our mind and our thoughts. Your body starts to release endorphins, the hormones that make us feel lighter, happier, and nicer. So we got to make it a practice to move our body at least for 30 minutes in a day. Because if we are constantly just sitting with slouching shoulders, walking low, sitting low, we are going to feel depressed and low. But if you move your body 30 minutes, you are going to start feeling better. Okay? See, it's like this. Few errors in judgment in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year or so is the recipe of disaster. Disaster does not strike the next day. It's a process. And at the same time, if few disciplines that you practice a day, a week, a month, or a year or so, it is a recipe of success and all that is bright and beautiful. So it's up to you. What process are you following? See, it's like this. 2 airplanes, okay? If they're going in a certain direction and one airplane makes a 10-degree shift in the direction, then the initial 5-10 minutes, there won't be much difference between those two planes. But 1 hour, 5 hours, 10 hours down the line, totally different destinations for both the planes. One plane might end up reaching Australia, the other one maybe North Korea. Similarly, when we make some changes in our life, when we do it a day or a week or something, we feel that, we are not getting much results, not much big difference, right? But when we stick to that path, then one day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year down the line, you reach at a totally different destination, totally different destiny of your life. See, you cannot change your destination and your destiny overnight, but you can certainly change the direction of your life overnight. Is that true? And that's what I'm here for, to encourage you and to invite you to make that slight shift, slight change of that direction, which will put you on that path, which will bring you all that is bright and beautiful and big in your life. So, to summarize it again, 4 steps that you need to follow, and what I invite you to do so. Try it, it will change your life forever. Step 1, acceptance, live in truth, get in tune with truth. Step 2, train your mind to live more in the present and in the now. Step 3 is your focus. Who has the power of your focus? Yourself. At any given time, you have the power to change the channels on the screen, whichever that you want to change, right? So similarly, you have the power to change your focus from darkness to brightness, from negative to positive, from destructive to constructive. You can always change your focus anytime. Read something, watch something, at least 30 minutes a day. Nourish your mind, nourish your brain. Just like you nourish your body, we got to nourish your mind and brain as well. By reading, watching, listening something constructive, inspiring and motivational for at least 30 minutes a day. And the last thing is your physiology, your body. Move your body for at least 30 minutes. Do something, just move it, do anything. Dance, whatever. You do that and you'll start feeling better. Follow these 4 steps and your life will never be the same again. Thank you for watching.